If you own a BMW, you need to watch this video. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I'm in my BMW 130i today and I've actually just got back from the BMW dealership, and that is because I have just had some recall work done. So if you don't know what a recall is, essentially it is when the manufacturer will deem that something is not safe in the car and they want to have the car in to take a look at it and potentially replace some parts. Now, this recall is nothing new. It has been around for quite a few years now, but it has only just came into effect on this particular car. So the recall is the blower motor and the wiring associated to it as well. Now, it's like I said, it's been around for quite some time now on the BMW E90 chassis, so the E90, E91, E92, E93. But it's only just came into effect on the E80 chassis, so the well, we've got E81, E82, E87 and E88, so all of the 1 series of the same period. Now, I don't know why it's only just came into effect on these chassis, but I like to sort of check to see if there's any outstanding recalls every few months or so, and I checked the Gov website about a week or two ago, and lo and behold, there was an outstanding recall for this car. Now then, what was said when I went for the recall? So essentially, they just needed to check the connection on the cabling associated to the blower motor. They said that that was all good and there was nothing to worry about with regards to that, but I actually have to go back to get the blower motor itself replaced. Now, for whatever reason, they're saying that they've had quite a backlog of orders for the blower motor. So they haven't got any in stock on the shelf at the moment, so I'm going to have to rebook in a month's time or so to get that done. But it's all good, you know, it's free of charge. Whenever you have any recall work done, it's all free of charge, so don't worry about that. If anything, it's, you know, just the inconvenience of having to take your car to the dealership and potentially wait. But you know, these recalls, they're only done for safety concerns. You know, they're not going to fix common failure points on the car unless it is of you know, a safety concern, and it's usually with regards to a fire. So I've had some on my BMW E60 that was with the positive cable, the main positive cable that runs to the battery, and I can't think of any others that I've had. I'm sure I've had another wiring issue, but yeah, it's generally, with recall, it's generally something to do with safety, you know, like to prevent a fire, or, you know, to do with an airbag or something like that. So yeah, it's definitely worth checking to see if you have any outstanding recalls. If you are in the UK, you can just go to the Gov website. We'll leave a link down below so you can check to see if you have any outstanding recalls. If you're in another country, I assume you can just get in contact with your local dealership, tell them your VIN number, and then they'll be able to tell you if you do have any outstanding recalls. But guys, please make sure that you get this done. You know, don't just put it off, because it's potentially something that could, number one, destroy your car, and number two, you know, harm lives. So yeah, it's, you know, BMW put these recalls in place for a reason, so yeah, please pay attention to them. Now, when you go for a recall at the BMW dealership, I don't know if it's like this in every dealership or in every other country, but my dealership, they like to do a courtesy check over the car, and they give you this, just make sure I haven't got anything on here that I don't want to be seen. But yeah, they do this vehicle health check. So essentially what they do is they just check over all of the car, make sure everything is working as it should, and then they let you know of any advisories. Now, essentially, they're probably hoping that there is some problems and they can try and get you back into the service centre to get them rectified. But turns out that this car is, you know, near on perfect. It checked, you know, it passed all of the checks. The only thing that they did say is that on my rear tyres, sorry, on my rear wheels, the tyres are the wrong size. So the width is 225 and there should be 245. Now I thought on these cars it was like a square setup, but apparently it's not. It's supposed to be staggered on the rear. Now that was the previous owner who did that. I guess he tried to you know, skimp out on tyres a little bit there. But not only that as well, it turns out that I have a rear wheel on the front. So on the passenger side, I actually need to swap over the front and rear wheels. That can cause a little bit of unbalancing. So essentially the rear wheels are wider, but I have the front wheel on the rear and the rear wheel on the front. So I'm actually going to get outside and yeah, we'll swap that over right now. Okay, there we go then. We actually have the front wheel on the front now and the rear wheel on the rear. Now let's just torque down the wheel bolts to 140 Newton meters and that's us all done. Sorted. Okay then, so there we go, all sorted now. Like I said, if you have a BMW, make sure you check to see if you have any outstanding recalls. If you are in the UK, there will be a link in the description box below. So go check that out. All you need to do is put your reg in and you're pretty much good to go. If you are in another country, then just contact your local dealer. They should be able to tell you just the same. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please remember to give it a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you have not already done so, and I will see you all in that next one.